Hopefully I can get through both of these, but I probably only get through one, maybe even one, maybe not even a whole one. Yeah, he loves it. He loves commercials. I play it through. I'm gonna pause it real quick so I can just, so yeah, I don't gotta see it, but you know, I don't gotta. Yeah, you go like this. That's my soon-to-be brother-in-law. Yeah, it's funny. Whatever. I ain't about to really have a brother-in-law. That's funny. That I ain't about to have a brother-in-law. You about to play with 30 bro. It's all good. You the mama. Good.
Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. More on the imprint. Oh yeah. You know what? I wasn't going to do anything right away talking about the womb imprint, but look, this thing is important. This thing is important. Now I know there's some people who heard about it, and they'll say, "Well, what's Rom talking about? We've never heard of the womb imprint." And, you know, the whole thing with women being imprinted by the first 3 men that they've had sex with. Oh, well, Rom's just making some stuff up. Well, let's put things in perspective. Until 1957, with the appearance of Masters and Johnson, and I put a link where you can find out about them in the description box. There were a lot of things about sexuality that was not known in Western culture in the United States. A whole lot of things. And there's still some stuff. There's still some stuff that is now just showing up in medical journals, like the concept of expanded sexual response. So, I mean, there's a whole lot of things, but understand something. Just because it didn't show up in Western culture doesn't mean other cultures didn't know about it. You talk to the shaman, priest, the healers in other cultures, in indigenous cultures, you know, so-called primitive cultures, they'll tell you all about it. They know all about it. They'll use different terms. And if I were to explain something to, say, a shaman in another culture, they're like, oh yeah, this is the problem. You do this, that, and the third. So they knew about it. Western culture is catching up. And this is one of those things. 20 years from now, and I guarantee you, because I know somebody's listening to me, is like maybe some type of clinical psychologist or researcher, and they want to check it out for themselves. And if I had the time, I would actually put out a survey for women to answer one. And I might even talk to my mentor about doing something. He's already doing the work on it. You know, I talked about the Grand Trine International and Master Yao and Yamache Morris. They way ahead of this. And this is something known in Asian culture. I mean, it's there. But the reason I did this video, I mean, let's forget all the just basic talk of it. There's some real stuff. Now, something happened recently, but because of the nature of it, it wasn't, just to be clear, it didn't happen to me personally or to one of my relatives. But I know a lot of people. And recently I just found out that, I'll say a person I know, her marriage, I just found out her marriage is over. It had been over, but now she's with a different guy. Now, the problem, and I already knew what it was because this isn't the first time I've seen this. The problem with many relationships, this is why so many good men, regardless of race, are frustrated. This is why that so many people out here are just going around in circles. This is why. It's that imprint. Because here's the general thing that happens. A woman, she's imprinted. But many women, just for a variety of reasons, they don't marry a man who resembles that imprint. Mm-hmm. But, and they might even have, you know, and they'll stay together for years. They'll have kids. They'll have a family, they build something, and it looks good.
Stupid.
There's something in that woman because, especially since both sides are ignorant of the imprint anyway, there's still something knowing. Because understand, when that woman's imprinted, that is more than just a psychological thing. Her body is literally
Really stupid.
Programmed to respond to a certain type of man. That's how deep that shit is. Her body will only respond favorably to a certain type of man. So